Hey guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back. And I do appreciate the support. Guys, I'm going to talk a little bit about a story that broke yesterday. And this story right here is about this woman right here. This woman right here, her name is Jalen Tyner. He's from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Shout out OKC. And this lady right here, guys, is presently under arrest for a tirade she went on at a local Sonic drive-through restaurant, in which she just went ballistic on employees. I'm gonna let you see this video, and I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do what we do. Take a look.
Police say a woman fed up over her fast food order went too far last week, landing her a trip to the Oklahoma County Jail.
News 4's John Hayes joins us now live in studio with the details on this. John, what happened?
Kevin, Heather, this happened last Friday at a Northeast Metro Sonic drive-in. An officer says she took out her frustrations on an employee.
Calm at this Northeast 23rd Street Sonic heading into the weekend, but Oklahoma City police say that wasn't the case when Jalen Tyner placed her order last Friday. Complaints and frustrations about that order and a refund were enough to land her in the county jail. An affidavit says it started after Tyner complained that her burger was too cold. After her order was remade, the employee said Tyner still wasn't happy with her shake and threw it at a worker's face. Things escalated after an employee tried to give her her money back. Documents say she started beating on the glass windows of the restaurant, and while an employee was trying to shut an entry door, she pulled out a black pocket knife. The employee told police she held the knife out, stopped him from shutting the door, and scraped his arm with the back of it. Tyner was arrested and is facing assault charges, but is already a convicted felon in Oklahoma County for throwing an object at a moving vehicle, possession of marijuana, and resisting arrest.
And we reached out to Sonic Corporate Communications this afternoon for comment, as well as an update on how that employee is doing after all of that, but haven't heard back.
Sounds like they tried everything to make her happy, including a refund.
Day for those folks.
That's the story of this mouth breather, Jalen Tyner. And she's locked up due to no fault of her own. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. The way I talk on my channel, where I'm like, I don't give nobody no leniency when they do something stupid. Anytime I did anything, whether it was getting arrested for driving without a license, not without a license, with a suspended license or whatever, to go back and forth to work, because I didn't want to take a year off from driving because I had to work. Or just me going to prison for the silly stuff I did that I shouldn't have did. I always had one thing. That's accountability. You cannot tell me all of these people out here that are doing this stuff at any given time in their head, there's that little voice that everybody has when God talks to you and says, hey, you know what? This is not a good idea. But now there are people that know how to mute that out and not even pay attention to it at all. And it gets them in these type of positions. At any given time in your life out here, you come across strangers that God will put in your path, or the universe, or wherever your higher being is you represent, that'll give you adequate knowledge and wisdom to help you through struggles that you might go through during that day or just in the future. Good people are always put in front of you. Whether you choose to listen to them or not, or recognize them or not, is up to you. But the answers is always clear, but a lot of people are too ignorant to understand them, if you know what I'm saying. This woman you can see is a young chick. I'm sure many times people have talked to her about her attitude and acting out and what's going to happen one day, this and that, and never listen. She went over there and did all this crazy. Look at this small article. It says documents say a worker at the Sonic location said it started because Tyner was mad about her order. The worker said she pulled up, ordered, then complained that the burger was too cold. The worker said that after the food and the shake were made, Tyner was still unhappy and threw it in the worker's face. which fell and split and spilt all over the ground inside the Sonic location. So she threw a milkshake and the food back in the person's face that didn't make it, just brought it to the window and was taking the money for it. Threw it in her face and the stuff spilled on the floor. First thing. Then it says the worker further told police that Tyner demanded her money back. And after staff refunded her, so they gave her the money back, y'all, she proceeded to get even more upset because some of the money blew away in the wind. A worker told an officer that he was in the doorway of the Sonic building trying to shut the door when Tyner pulled a black pocket knife out of her pocket and opened the blade. The worker said she held the knife out, stopping him from shutting the door and scraping his arm with the back of the knife. Documents say that the victim, the guy that was holding the door, had a fresh tattoo on his forearm, and the blade scraped the skin away from his tattoo, which the officer observed. And it says she's being held in Oklahoma County Jail on a $25,000 bond. Typical juggernaut behavior. I told you, juggernaut real, juggernaut dangerous. This mouth-breathing chick, no different. Species name. Juggernautus, temper tantrumous. The mouth-breathing kind. When she's mad as hell, it doesn't end well. And you've seen it. They tried to refund the money. Wasn't enough. The money blew in the wind. It's her fault. I mean, it's their fault. Burger was cold. She took it out on the person at the window, threw the stuff in the person's face, humiliating them. And I want you to pay attention. For some reason, women do women dirty. Watch this. The person at the drive-through window was a woman. She threw the stuff in her face and all of that. Lady, after humiliating this woman and making a mess, they all got to clean up. What did she do then? Give me my money back. The humiliation of somebody with all covered in food and a milkshake, where you have to swallow your pride and put your hand out and extend to them money. So basically, they did all of that stuff for free because they wanted to. That's humiliating. Then get around the corner where the guy at and pull a knife on the man because he trying to close a door. She had that place in suspended terror. Can't console them. The best thing you can do is to give them their money back. They just wanted her to go away and she still wouldn't. Out of embarrassment because the money flew down the street, you're going to make it your obligation to jump out the car, go to where the Sonic parties where customers don't even go in or not allowed, and you're going to force yourself in there with a knife. You scrape the guy's tattoo, scrape the skin off of his tattoo because you mad. You turned a bad day for you, like everybody's in your path of destruction because you upset. Every morning, when we wake up, a chance and a choice. Chance to be better than we was yesterday, and a choice to pursue that or not. And some people don't do that. They don't. I feel nothing for this chick. If it was me, I'd give her a year in jail. I would give her a year in jail, just let her sit there. She's out of control. She had prior stuff, throwing stuff at people. What's the deal with feeling like you can do something to somebody and don't think nothing's going to happen to you? That's rough. Looking at her, she got that ash around the mouth, sitting there, mouth open, waiting for a fly to go up in there. It's craziness. You can look at people and tell they off, and she's no excuse. It's a damn shame. You young, and you out here doing stupid stuff. Some people like the beef. They like the intimidating tactics. They need to do something in this country about this type of stuff because it's only going to get worse. She's young. A grown-up acting like a little kid. What you think's going to happen when she have a baby? What can she put positive in that child? Remember, children don't do what you say. They do what they see you doing. And look at the world now. That's all I'm saying. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Juggernaut real, juggernaut dangerous, and juggernaut stupid as hell. Look.